I'm sure you've heard the news. Venezuela just landed one of the world's most advanced fighter jets, and the world is watching. Welcome back to Universal Insight. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more. The Caribbean sun beats down on El Libertador airbase. Suddenly, a new sound slices through the sky. A sleek, delta-winged fighter jet, the Chengdu J-10C, lands on Venezuelan soil. This is no ordinary arrival. It's a symbol of Chinese military might, now in America's backyard. Venezuelan officials watch, torn between pride and anxiety. Their air force, crippled by sanctions, is desperate for a lifeline. The J-10C's presence is a bold message. Venezuela is not alone. China is willing to back its new ally. The stakes are high. One wrong move could ignite a regional conflict. Intelligence reports suggest Venezuela is on the brink of a deal that could change everything. This isn't just about buying jets, it's a geopolitical earthquake, a direct challenge to decades of US dominance. The question is no longer if confrontation will come, but when. As the J-10C powers down, the silence is heavy with uncertainty. How did a nation on the verge of collapse get here, poised to operate one of the world's most advanced fighters? Who's paying for it? What's the real cost? The arrival of the Vigorous Dragon isn't just about military hardware, it's about a new world order with old certainties fading away. The rules are being rewritten, and the balance of power is shifting. For now, the J-10C sits on the tarmac, a harbinger of change. The world watches, waiting for the next move. In Venezuela, the future has never felt more uncertain. As of September 2025, neither Caracas nor Beijing confirms the deal, but the evidence is mounting. Sources say Venezuela is negotiating to buy up to 20 J-10C jets, worth around $800 million, a staggering sum for a nation in economic crisis. The likely payment? Oil for goods swaps or soft loans from China, deepening Venezuela's dependency. For Beijing, arming Venezuela secures its investments and plants a military flag in the US's backyard. The deal accelerated after a deadly US strike on a Venezuelan vessel, giving Maduro the perfect excuse to upgrade defenses. Details remain secret. How many jets? When will they arrive? Will Chinese crews train Venezuelans? The region is on edge, bracing for a new balance of power. The lack of answers only fuels the tension. Venezuela's air force once boasted powerful Russian Sukhoi Su-30 Mk-2 fighters. Now, sanctions and neglect have left most grounded, cannibalized for parts. Pilots get too few flight hours. The fleet is a shadow of its former self. Relying on Russia is no longer sustainable. Enter the J-10C, a generational leap in technology backed by China's vast supply chain. For Venezuela, this is more than a hardware upgrade, it's a strategic pivot away from Moscow. The move signals a new alliance, trading a declining partner for a rising superpower. The transition from rusty Russian jets to modern Chinese fighters could transform Venezuela's military overnight. It's a gamble, one that could redefine the region's security landscape. The J-10C is a game-changer. Its advanced AESA radar is stealthier and more powerful than Venezuela's old Russian jets. Armed with China's PL-15 long-range missile, it can strike targets before they're even detected. This standoff capability rewrites the rules of air combat in Latin America. The J-10C is lighter and more agile than the Su-30, with a powerful engine and cutting-edge avionics. For Venezuelan pilots, it's like trading a musket for a sniper rifle. The jet can dominate both long-range and close-in dogfights. With these fighters, Venezuela could establish air superiority for the first time in years. The J-10C's arrival would instantly elevate Venezuela to a top-tier aerial threat in the region. It's not just a new plane, it's a new era for the Venezuelan military. The balance of power in South America may never be the same. The J-10C's arrival sends shockwaves through Latin America. Colombia, a US ally, finds its aging air force suddenly outmatched. The threat could spark a regional arms race as Brazil, Chile, and others scramble to respond. Alliances may shift, with nations seeking closer ties to the US for protection. For Washington, this is a direct challenge to its influence in the hemisphere. The Pentagon is likely to boost surveillance and military presence in the region. Tensions are already rising, with US warships near Venezuela and new sanctions targeting Chinese interests. China condemns these moves, refusing to back down. The J-10C deal turns Venezuela into a global flashpoint, a proxy battleground for the world's superpowers. The Caribbean is now one of the world's most dangerous hotspots. Even with new jets, can Venezuela actually operate them? The J-10C requires a complex supply chain, skilled technicians, and retrained pilots. No small feat for a nation under sanctions. Integration with existing Russian systems will be a major challenge. Oil for jets deals deepen Venezuela's dependency on China, risking its sovereignty for military might. The gamble could backfire, leaving Venezuela with advanced jets it can't maintain. As the sun sets on El Libertador airbase, the J-10C stands as both promise and peril. This deal could launch a new era, or mire Venezuela in deeper trouble. The Vigorous Dragon has arrived, but its true impact is still unknown.